This is a bit of a hack, but what we have here, I found this interesting, but I don't know if anybody else will. We have a 9-volt train controller, and we have a Rob Hendricks or LifeLites 9-volt to 3-volt converter that converts 9 volts to his LifeLite kits, the 3 volts that it needs. And so if you connect the train controller to that, and that's connected to the LifeLites, and you turn on the train controller, you don't have to turn on full speed, and it controls the lights. Now, it seems that if you go turn it full speed, it goes faster. It won't go backwards, so I just put this whole thing backwards. It will not go backwards. But, so there's off, and then you turn it a little bit, and it starts working again. But that's not the hack I'm talking about. This is kind of a better hack that some people might be interested in. So you have this 9-volt to 3-volt converter, and you connect the train controller to the train track. So here's the train controller. So the train controller will control when the motor feels like it. Bye-bye. Go find that thing. So the train controller will control the train, but what's really neat is that, so here's the power coming from the train controller to the train track, and then we have another train track coupler, and we have this free end, and we're going to connect this thing. It's hard to do with one hand, so I'm just going to put it up there for now, because it's just going to be easier for me to connect. So here's Rob's 9-volt to 3-volt converter. So now that's on there, and somehow, oh, it might be backwards. No. Oh, wait. Upside down. I did find this out today, that you have to connect this thing. There we go. So here's the train connector, power connector, going to Rob's 9-volt to 3-volt converter, which goes into the LifeLites. But even that's not the hack I'm going to tell you about. This is even a better hack. So I've been getting these lighting kits from Alibaba or AliExpress. So we have a 3-volt battery box going to these EL, electroluminescent lights. It's kind of cool. So what I did here was I took, as soon as I find it, there it is. I took the end part of this thing, this part right here. I took the battery box off, and I taped it up, and I soldered one of Rob's connectors to the EL. So I'm going to, I have to put the phone down because this is going to take 2 hands. I'm going to connect the EL to the lights, and I'm going to plug the other end of the EL into the Rob Hendricks 9-volt to 3-volt converter. And there we go. So now we have the train controller going to the track, which goes to another output or a train power coupler to Rob Hendricks 9-volt to 3-volt converter. One's going to his LifeLite kit. The other is going to here. And of course you have to turn it on and look. So from Rob's 9-volt to 3-volt converter, I am running one of his kits and an EL kit. So basically, most people have trains going through the layout and probably still running off a 9-volt if they're smart. And you can get power anywhere for Rob's LifeLite kits. And you can use his kits, or you can use the EL. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to blow his. I don't think I'm drawing a lot of amps for that electroluminescent thing. But that's how I'm going to get some power around my layout without running wires all the way back to the transformer. So there you go. I hope you liked it. Take care.